The upcoming segment discuss content that is of adult nature. The views and opinions expressed are not that of the SABC and are that of participating contributors and listeners, and do not reflect that of the official policy or position of Metro FM.
It's 24 minutes after 10 o'clock. The gentlemen are in studio. You've been waiting. So, Mrs. Yeah?
Hey!
I love the energy. King.
Skolile.
Of course, Giddy 15. Go on, G.
Mistress.
You probably did something that rhymes with Skolile.
No mistress.
Okay.
I'm somebody else's mistress.
Okay.
Oh.
Work with us. Please.
Yes, I'm adding on. You did something that rhymes with Skolile.
Yes.
Carry on.
All right, concentrate.
You seem like you have a story to tell us.
I always have stories.
Okay.
So this one is not mine, but
Yeah.
it's close to me.
Okay, Ndo.
Eh?
Yeah,
Not
Ndo.
to go. So at first I saw something shocking on
Social
TikTok.
media. Okay.
A couple was sitting together telling us how they met.
Yeah.
And they met through their partners. They were both married to different people, and they met through. So
Hey.
you and Kaylee, me and Kuto are
Yeah,
married.
yeah.
And then we meet, and then me and you end up together,
Okay.
marrying each other. We live.
No
Kuto and-
way.
Yo, show me.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And so they say you meet your soulmate through your husband or your wife. That's true. But do you have anonymous?
Yes, we do. We
I
do.
saw- yeah.
Finish
Finish
quickly.
it.
Oh, a
Finish
quick
yeah.
one. So when we were on the cruise,
Yeah.
the
Travel Bella.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of my friends,
Uh.
not close friends, but friends.
Yes.
I thought he was married. Yabo. I'm like, but who's this? That's my divorce lawyer.
Oh my goodness.
No, that's my wife's divorce lawyer.
No. Wait.
What a mess.
No way.
What a mess.
I was like, what? So she's defending your wife professionally, but personally and physically.
But on
and
the high
sexually.
scenes.
Hey,
Hey.
Shatanas no more.
I want you to rock the boat. Okay, let's go to Anonymous. Good morning, Anonymous.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, thanks in you.
I'm very well.
Shame, Anonymous. Okay, before we hear you, Anonymous, can I read you the house rules?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy and to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
I do agree.
Anonymous, before you start, if you had to describe your situation right now as a title of a movie, what would you call it?
Sinking ship.
What?
Sinking ship.
Okay, Titanic. Hey.
Oh, Titanic. Okay.
Titanic is more romantic than what
I
what's
would
happening.
play it on SABC 1 and then change the title. Eti akagoi uyashishiriza.
So amazing.
Yo itoni yakho awugoi uyamuruka mntase.
I'm gone.
Ow,
On
ukile.
perished.
Hayi start lala.
Okay. I met my husband in 2014
Congratulations.
and he was overseas studying for his post-grad and all of that. 2020, COVID happened. He moved back to SA, unemployed and all. Throughout the other years, 2014, 15, 16, 17, we've been communicating. I thought we're dating, only to find that there were other people in the picture. Didn't have a problem with that. 2020, moved back in SA, unemployed, tried taking care of him and his family partly. 2021, we got married. 2022, we had a child. 2023, he then got enrolled in one of the varsities to be the senior lecturer in the Eastern Cape. We're both from Mpumalanga. I decided to move to Cape Town to be nearer to him. I thought it was a good move for the family. Only to get to Cape Town, my husband is busy. He's busy with schoolgirls, elderly women, you name them. Didn't have a problem with that. Also, I don't know why. Continued until it got to a breaking point where one of the girls that he was busy with sent me pictures.
Okay, hold on. Anonymous, when you say schoolgirls, you mean varsity girls, ne?
Yeah.
Okay, varsity girls.
Varsity girls, the
Okay.
girls that he was mentoring, helping with their studies and all of that. And
Okay.
yeah. I'm sorry, I'll try and be fast, just that I'm trying to...
No, Anonymous. Actually, you can slow down. Can we do this? Can we give you a bit of a breathing time? Let me go to the news headlines now. You can slow down. We'll give you all the time you deserve. Don't rush it.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go to the news headlines. We're coming back, okay, Anonymous?
Okay.
All right. Khopedi Dilokwe is here. Let's do this. We'll be back. Right. Anonymous on the line. It's 10:31. Anonymous met her husband back in 2014. He was living abroad for his studies and work. He moved back home as a result of COVID pandemic. Sharp. She realized that he had actually been with other people during his time away, but they were able to move forward from this situation. Over the last few years, he's been working at a local tertiary institution, and she says he's been caught cheating with students, varsity students, and other people at this varsity multiple times. Anonymous, I try to sum it up. Of course, I jumped years, but please do continue. If there's anything I missed, you can add, but slow down.
Okay.
Sure.
So from him moving to Eastern Cape, I was in Cape Town, still working in corporate and all. Fast forward to 2023, he gets another job here in Gauteng. Then he asked me to resign in Cape Town and move back with him here in Gauteng, which I did. Stupid of me, which I did. With that, we moved in together and all of that. First few weeks of him moving together, I was sponsoring everything as I always do. Did everything for him and all of that. But going back to the girl that sent me pictures of the girl sent me pictures, taking pictures of him, of her, and my child. And going back a bit, there was a guy.
Sorry, Anonymous. Sorry. You said the girl sent you a picture of him and a child.
Yes, the child was my child, by the way. They were in a bride party, meaning that whenever I'll take my child to go and visit him, I'll then take my child to his girlfriend. Yeah, and then once he was still in that varsity thing, there was this guy that came and visited him, saying that, no, it's one of the master students that he's assisting. And I was like, I don't understand. You're in a one-bedroom apartment. Why would you have a guy over where you're using guys?
Yes.
Like, it makes no sense.
Okay.
Get quiet. Recently, last year, I saw my husband was posting pictures of me. And then the same guy that crashed out visiting my husband many years ago, he then responds like, why would you post your wife? Why don't you just tell your wife that you are eating cassava? Isn't it obvious?
Wow.
Okay. I kept quiet. Just looked at it and smiled and kept quiet. Okay. Recently, what breaks me...
Are you okay, Anonymous?
Obviously
She's
not,
okay.
Kutso.
No, I'm just checking on her,
Can you
guys.
let her breathe?
Yeah, let her
Let her
breathe.
breathe.
Okay, can I continue?
Okay.
And then recently, 3 months ago, I came in with this other elderly lady. I think the lady, she's towards her 50s, if not above 50. I know that she used to be a mentor. She used to mentor my husband. But I saw bikini pictures on my husband's laptop and went back to my husband's socials in 2013, 2014, when he was still abroad. This lady's busy writing me, getting the my hubby, oh my word, oh my. Confronted both of them. I'm like, I don't understand. You guys say, you're telling me that you're friends, but here you are on the social medias praising each other, showing off your love. And to make matters worse, you came with this girl inside. Oh, and the girl gave me my place. I'm a scientist. I just a financial. Oh my word, like it was too deep. I've never been so belittled like that. And what I hate the most is that these people are so influential. They're so well known in SA. Like I didn't expect this from her. What breaks me the most. Kept quiet, didn't even tell their parents, kept quiet again. Then, out of the blue, I'm trying to post pictures on my socials. There's this girl. We're not even friends on the socials, but this girl, man, is busy stalking me. You know, she's busy viewing my things. I'm like, but we're not friends. We're not connected. We don't even have mutual friends. Like, we are in different spheres. I'm in the other sector. You're in a different sector. And then I get the courage to ask her, hi, my lady. I see that we're not friends, but you're busy viewing my statuses and all of that. And this girl's name, I only knew it. I didn't know the full surname. I only just knew the name. And I'm like, hi, man, this girl used to be my husband's ex back in varsity, back in 2010. He once mentioned her, but then now this girl was like, no, you continue giving birth while we are fucking him. Oh,
No.
sorry.
No. Anonymous.
Apologies for that. Okay, well, we're busy playing with him. And I'm like, oh, okay, there's something here. I'm like, tell me more. Like, yeah, you're busy flying off to Cape Town and all of that, busy following a man. Wada. This girl just told me every detail about my life, every stage of my life, meaning that my husband doesn't tell me my problems. He goes off and tells his girlfriend. I asked him about it. I kept quiet. He was away on a business trip. He came back. I asked him about it. Like, yeah, the girl showed me your text. So it means that you guys are still seeing each other after I confronted her.
Okay. Sorry, Anonymous, to cut you, because now you are talking to your husband now.
Now I'm talking to my husband.
Yeah, no. You should even now you are triggered. You are in the moment now. You are venting to your husband now, and we get the gist of this whole thing, because I don't want you to get to a point where you break down again and then you become emotional but also very angry. Yabo. We get the gist of what's going on. Your husband is a Pac-Man. Udla noma yini, udla yonke into.
Exactly.
Gogo, mkhulu, gay,
Exactly.
student, ex. Pac-Man nje. Uyadla yonke into. So, what's the situation right now with your husband? Right now.
As we speak right now, my husband is okay, like as if nothing happened. Nothing happened. I mean, the house, everything is well taken care of. Like, he's acting normal, just like he acts normal. My problem for me is I'm used to this norm, that I will meet such things, this will happen, confront him about it, then he'll act normal, like nothing happens. A year it's by, another year it's by, like as if nothing happens. But I think I've gotten to a point that I've accepted that I personally need help, because I cannot continue like this. I'm fully aware that this is not normal. Because if I go and report it to Umamake, the mother will like, no, the dad was like that. Don't you know men are like that? He's just that traditional mother. Mother-in-law that I don't even bother. I tried picking it up with my family. My family was like, oh, you've got what? Oh, flip. You've got one life. Just stop this thing.
Listen, gay. When last did you get tested?
Last year, if not the year.
For HIV and all other sexually transmitted disease?
Yeah, it was last year when I was doing all my practice.
And you clean?
A lot can happen in a year.
Yeah, but I'm just, even then, were you clean then?
I was clean then.
Okay.
I was clean then.
Okay. Naked?
No, carry on.
All right.
Yeah.
So, are you capable of leaving this marriage financially, emotionally, and mentally?
I don't know.
No, you are. I mean, you mentioned that when he was unemployed, you were taking care of everything.
Because I was
Financially,
working.
yes. She's
Yeah, because you were working. Now you're not working anymore. Oh my god.
And so he's working now.
Yeah, he's working.
Okay. So financially, you say you are not capable. Sisi bo loud manje maso manje khuluma yo. Are you capable? No, you're not. Emotionally, are you capable? Anonymous?
Hi.
Emotionally, are you capable of leaving this marriage?
I don't know.
Okay, it's okay. You are allowed. You are
But-
allowed not to know.
But you know, the fact that you're not employed does not mean you can't go back to your support structure, which is you mentioned that you do have family. And I think when you, like you saying right now, Guti, you've hit rock bottom. You've tried,
Beyond
you've
rock
stayed
bottom.
beyond rock bottom. You've got your family, Anonymous. You've got your family. So you either stay in that toxic relationship until something bad happens to you. Don't think that you are alone. And in fact, the longer you stay under this roof, as you say, Guti, nothing gets dealt with. So the longer you stay under this roof, remember, it's your choice. It's been your choice to be here. It's your choice to stay there and wait until he says something to you. But he's shown that he doesn't care. You've mentioned that. You're staying there for answers. He's not going to give you answers.
Okay.
Ungathi okay.
No, I'm understanding.
But
I'm trying to
understand,
understand the situation that I'm waiting for something that might never happen,
Yes.
or it's never going to happen.
It is
As
not-
you're mentioning that I'm waiting for answers, but he's not barging into it, so it will never happen.
For now, ne, we're not saying leave your marriage, but for now, why can't you just go home, just so that you can breathe, just so that uzokhala kahle, and then after crying, and then you get held by your mom, your father, your family, just so that you can make the right choices. Because if you're in that toxic environment, I don't think Uguti, you'll make the right choices for yourself, and you've been unable to thus far.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Has there been any physical abuse?
What's sad about this is that he's not physical. I'm the one who's physical.
Mm.
The anger has built in so much, like I destroy everything in the
Oh,
house.
my baby.
No, but you destroy things in the house. You don't hit him.
No.
Okay,
Oh, but like even that breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. Nana, you have turned into a monster, and you've allowed somebody to turn you into a monster, my baby. How old did you say you are?
I'm 34.
Oh, baby, man, you're still young. You're still young, my baby. No, Nana, start packing, baby girl. Please start packing. Start packing, start ironing, start...
Ironing.
Yes, impahla zakhe. Slowly, my baby. Start packing, my baby. Cry whilst you're packing. Move, my baby. You're going to die in this relationship, in this marriage, but you're not gonna die physically. You're gonna die emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. You're going to be a dead woman walking, my baby, and you deserve. Listen, you are the girl that any girl that walks past you goes, "I wish I was this girl."
I used to confused. Now I can't hardly recognize myself and I look myself in the mirror.
Exactly. You are that girl that, girls go, she's got it all well put together.
We talked about this in the first hour. The things we see on social media, you're like, oh, these things are perfect. Ganti, ganti,
Yes.
ish. Yeah, no, it's very sad.
And unfortunately, I don't blame people who put that facade, because putting that facade brings more comfort than you telling your own honest truth. Because when you tell your honest truth, you're going to be penalized for your truth. Ukuthi, we're going through ups and downs, but namba ngama BM, namba ngama ntontoni, ama ups and downs niyalayeka, So I sometimes don't blame
Yeah.
people.
We also hope she's not the type that says it's better to cry in a BM.
No.
But for you to cry in a BM, you must have a BM.
She's got a BM.
Akanayo.
Awuna i-BM.
Chomana.
Excuse me? Izwa
Choni une
une-BM lo. Hawu.
Unayo Choni?
Ukuthatha kanjani uSomizi?
Iphendula akanayo unamanga. Akanayo.
She's got these things,
Hayi.
Somizi.
Lo akanamali kodwa ethanda yonke.
No, Anonymous.
It's not like that.
Remember, Anonymous was an independent woman who
Yes.
took care of her family
So-
while the man was unemployed.
Yes.
So Mizi, sometimes that is more important than a physical BM
Yes.
nan.
So
The
was
fact that you
Mandela.
can lift your
Mandela
family
was-
out of
was a president
Guys,
of
can we
South
come back?
Africa.
Can we come
Mandela
back?
And then-
was.
Can we come back?
Anonymous.
Brenda
Wait,
Fassie
guys,
was.
can we come
Oh.
back? Let's pay the bills
Naked
again.
was.
Wait, apologies again for the language that was slipped through a little earlier from Anonymous. Let's quickly pay the bills. We'll be back. All right, we are back. Anonymous, you still there, Mama?
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. So you haven't answered une PM na.
Pardon?
Une PM na.
So Lindsay.
Pendula. Ah, you got you.
But this guy Usile, yes. This guy
There are
Anonymous.
more important things than
Yes,
Ah,
tell him.
so
Anonymous.
spiritual man.
Yes, they are more important. Anonymous, this guy Ujola nengane yakho. Like when he goes to his girlfriends, he takes your child.
Yes.
Hey, bana, and this guy, hi man, this guy Usile has access now Jonas, who bonus.
Because it's always boning.
Boning, yeah, all of us. Like, Anonymous. You know, can you imagine the kind of confusion that your child goes through? You've only got the one child, no?
I do.
And how old is the child?
My child is turning 6.
6.
Mm.
Anonymous, he takes your child, Ugyojola.
Choices he makes.
And when are you still there, Nje? Like, happy home?
Yes, I didn't see it for what it was.
And, but can you imagine the things that happen while your child is there?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine what your child is going through psychologically now?
Naked.
Like when
I'm so numb. I don't feel anything. I don't think anything because I'm shocked. This guy portrayed something to me that he was not.
Exactly. But, you know, the thing is, sometimes, Anonymous, we're so numb that we can't do things for ourselves. So, I mean, I'm saying, Guti, the least you can do is you can do something for your child. Because now this is one instance that you know of. And you don't even know, Guti, sometimes when they want to do inyana, maybe they give your child lezinto, like things to make the child sleep. You know, those syrups and stuff like that. What happens if your child wakes up in the middle of that, then your child is seeing your man having sex with this woman? Like, if that doesn't wake you up, like, come on. I know you are numb, but your child is not. Your child has seen things that little kids should not be seeing, like 6-year-olds should not be seeing. Can you at least protect your child again, if you don't want to protect yourself?
Okay.
Right, so what are you going to do when you put this phone down? Are you at home?
Yes, I am.
Okay, baby. What are you going to do? And remember, we're not saying do it now, but we're saying start it now. What are you going to do?
Continue searching.
Continue what, baby?
Continue searching for my own place.
Okay.
Obviously, and decide if I'm relocating to another province or not. Because I don't think we can be in the same province.
You can. Akusugubo la emhlabeni. You can. You can. Listen, my baby. I want to give you something that's going to make it easier for you to make it slightly easier. You know what you're going to end up doing? One day you're going to black out and see red. And the next thing you wake up, you are covered in blood and it's not your blood. So.
My mom said that as well.
What?
Wow, your mom said that.
Your mom
as
said
well.
that, yes. So don't regret not hearing or listening to your mom and myself right now and naked. Ne?
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Abo pakisha sis, pakishan. Ugcine nini hla.
After that,
Oh, I sometimes funa
after the cassava, after she read
Lalela.
cassava.
But
No, you can always get it it depends. But
Nana,
to get to the
sometimes
point
for the
now,
sake nje uthi nje ihlahla uthole nje ihlahla
From who?
uyalazi ihlahla
I told her from who? Ihlahla.
uyalazi ihlahla
Well, I think I know what
Yini
it is.
ihlahla?
Oh, come on.
yisho
Ihlahla.
awulazi phela wena
Yini? Okay, what is it?
ihlahla
Yini?
is that branch they use to fetch isdumbu
Ay, well.
where there was the accident
No way.
but asabe manje mbulala siyakulanda so now ikhunantra yakho seyihlahla nje funa
Hayi, Somizi.
idinga ihlahla
Somizi. Fokotsa.
funeka ilande but
Easy.
asabe khunantra
Somizi, no.
Fokotsa. Anonymous, I apologize, okay?
seyashona
Ikunantra yakho Anonymous is right, okay? It does not need ihlahla.
scene of accident
No, Somizi.
show me
She's been through enough. Awume.
vula izinyawo
No.
Somizi.
ulande ihlahla
Somizi. Awume.
asambe khunantra
But Anonymous, one thing, I love your laugh, man. And that's what makes us happy here, when you laugh.
Yeah. And laughing is, you know, it's the beginning of healing. Anonymous, come on, you've been through the most. As you said, it's beyond, you know, bottom, but you'll be okay. Okay. Your new life starts today.
yes laugh until it goes hep
So easy. Hamba too. Ay. Anonymous, we love you so. Thank you so much for being so brave, ne?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Imagine. Abone namakasava messages. Hi guys, people are seeing. People are going through the most out there. Yeah. So nizithula tu.
doda that's why ngiyekile mina lento le
Somizi and the Naked DJ serving you relationship advice on Ask a Man.
I met a guy only to find out later that he's actually quite, highly influential, right? I was actually putting him on the 90-day rule. One day he just vanished and I never saw him after that whole 90-day thing.
Anonymous need his name we khunantra
Yeah.
ithi hep
Ask a Man on Metro FM.
Yo, say you like cassava. I got big cassava. I'm traumatized.
Naked.
I am traumatized.
I can't even back announce the song properly now. Hey, I'm looking at this song different, but now. South Africa, what advice do you have for Anonymous? Naked. Let's head on over to Soweto. We've got Tepa on the line. Good morning.
Terrible, man.
Man. Okay, let's go to the voice notes. 060-552-7303.
Good morning, Metro FM listeners. I was so hyped up until I heard Anonymous's story. Yo, guys, I am heartbroken because Anonymous is my age, guys. And I am shocked to see we age group yami. There are people who are going through so much. No, mama, no. This is from your age mate, Chomi.
Yeah.
Next, hala ngawe. Yabona thina ma 90s babies, we are very strong. Stronger than most because we are in between. Siphakathi kwabantu abadala negroup encane. So, Anonymous, we are the strongest ones in our generations.
But then,
Ngiyacela sithandwa sami, love yourself. That's where the problem is. Thanda wena, yekela umfana, love yourself. Love you, love your child, and forget about this man. He does not deserve you, not even an inch. Akakudeserve sithandwa sami. Ngiyacela uzithande sithandwa sami, please.
when she said we are in between, I'm also thinking, but her husband is in between all the ages as well. So it's not a valid. Okay. Qhubekani. Okay.
Good morning, Kuts, Somizi and Naked.
That's right.
Guys, I feel anonymous. I feel sad. And the things men do to women.
Some men.
Yeah, it's nonsensical. Actually, my advice to Anonymous is leave Anonymous. What if for you not to get a job is because of the bad luck that your husband is bringing at home? What if? Get out of that relationship. You will find a job. You will find a better man out there. Thank you. Get out of there.
Get out.
Yo, Anonza, Dwana, just pack, my love. Pack and go. Pack, sissy, pack. That's the only way forward for you. Just pack. I know the situation. I was there. Oh, just pack, Nana. Just pack. I wish I can tell my story, but I can't. It's too much. Just pack.
We'll wait for you when you're ready. We'll wait. I know this one was heavy, man.
Yeah.
But hey, it's life, guys. It's life. It depends what lessons you take from every situation that tried to kill you. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
No, indeed it does.
Are you even listening to me?
No, because yes, I am, obviously. You know? Because we all go through such situations. And the weirdest thing is when you look back at it and you're like, it's a deep situation, but I've also hit beyond rock bottom, as she said. And the reason why I'm smiling and laughing so much today is because when you look at it, you look back at your rock bottom or beyond rock bottom that you hit and you're like, but look at me now.
And you ask why. I have a question for Khupedi.
Okay, that's interesting.
I have a question for you because you and Naked are slowly approaching my fifth floor.
I'm not slowly approaching, but keep talking.
Oh, you are there?
I'm approaching.
Okay.
But yeah, okay.
I have a question. Do you ever get to a point of knowing that you will never ever go through this anymore, especially when it comes to emotions and relationships, or you're just being in denial?
No. That's a very limiting question, I think. And I'm going to answer it like this. So growing up gives you the gift of hindsight, right? I sit in a position now where I realize there are things I have zero appetite for. That already puts certain things out of my bracket. There are things that are way too petty, way too juvenile for me at this point. There are things I have zero interest in. There are problems that I know I will never, ever put myself through such. There are issues of friendship tiffs, for example, that are outside of my bracket. So I don't avail myself of such.
So basically you're not in denial, you are realistic.
Thoroughly.
I mean, that's what I wanted to know.
And you see it coming from a distance and you decide, not my monkey, not my zoo.
Oh, mina, my monkey, my zoo, my circus.